Hello everyone, please press 1 if you can hear me.
Hello everyone.
Yeah, I can hear myself. Anyway, please press 1 if you can hear me, and I want to know where you're from. I want to know where you're from. Okay, let me just read the comments of our lovely community. Alright, so I have here Mohammed Sarip. Hello there. Chadsky Andrade. Edeline Salinas. I miss you guys. Babylene Sarmiento. Sheena Manangkil. Eileen Bukiren. Thank you for tagging those 3 people and following the mechanics. Let me just go ahead and share the mechanics again and again. One moment. So people, please go ahead and register. And by the way, I saw the growth of Goku Market. There's a lot of people what do you call this? Inviting people already for Goku Market. It's already unstoppable. So guys, thank you so much for your ultimate support in spreading about Goku Market. And yes, it's not an MLM company, guys. Just to mind everyone that Goku Market is not an MLM company, but of course we are a blockchain economy. You can definitely go ahead and trade, shop like what you're doing in Lazada and Shopee using cryptocurrencies. At the same time, you can stake your assets at the same time, GMC rewards. So what we call it, GMC rewards, not payout. All right. So let's actually provide the quality, especially for those who supporting Goku Market at the same time. So we will pin here the mechanics for this live series. You already know the drill. We've already done this for almost 1 year plus. So guys, so please go ahead and we will pin the mechanics when it comes to, of course, how to win the NFTs. You know that NFTs are very important when it comes to the economy of a GameFi project. So of course, it's a very important thing for you to have these Genesis NFTs from Thunderlands. So without further ado, of course, I'll introduce myself. I've helped hundreds of companies to benefit from scratch. Of course, I'm the founder of Blocktides and also the co-founder of Play2Earn and also the global advisor of EC Council. Just go ahead and search what are those companies. I'm not gonna put that in details. And by the way, thank you so much for the reviews. Blocktides and myself won first for the crypto awards for blockchain Cyprus, and that's about it, guys. We're here to celebrate at the same time that we won the challenge for 1 year. It's because of your reviews, okay? So yep, we've supervised already in 10,000 publications for different projects. And if you can see, if you're holding gala, if you believe this, if you've believed in Blocktides last year, and of course supported Gala Games, look at what Gala Games price is now. It's already 0.7 cents, guys. So if you've hold or you bag Gala Games, I don't know, maybe you're a millionaire already. So let me just go ahead. Let me just check. Please go ahead and tag 3 people here. We can definitely see who's legitimate or not, and we can definitely disqualify it. So the Hecko, so there's already an instruction there in the Gleam how you can find your Hecko address. You can actually use MetaMask for you to be able to do that. Hecko, by the way, Hecko blockchain is a different blockchain. So we already tackled about different blockchains such as Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, and comes Hecko blockchain, which is actually from, of course, Huobi Exchange. If you actually know Huobi, guys, they're very, very famous when it comes to being one of the pioneer exchanges in the cryptocurrency world, okay? I hope that solves your issue. So you can definitely go ahead and do that. Hello there, Dada Tebin. Hello there. Okay, by the way, the demo is out for Play2Earn already. You can definitely go ahead and try it out and participate in our giveaway. We're giving out 200 NFTs for our community, at the same time $1,000 when it comes to the best shooting or of course aim that you have for Place War. Yep, let's go ahead and let me check if the speaker is ready. Please go ahead and watch this commercial. One moment, guys.
So much, and welcome again for another event for, of course, Blockchain, Crypto, and DeFi Conference 2021. I'm Myrtle Ramos, the founder of Blocktides and also the official influencer of CoinMarketCap. Thank you so much for having me here, and of course, guys, for spending your time, of course, in going here for our 5th anniversary.
The only thing that we need to do is continuous education, continuous innovation, and putting blockchain in every hands of Filipino. Once you were able to do that, we can be able to harness the great power of that technology.
Okay, guys, it seems like Nikolai is ready. So let me just go ahead and give a background about the project, the main idea. This is also a play to earn, by the way, and also they have game features, NFT shop, roadmap, multi-chain. They're gonna be on multi-chain as well, and they're having like a $75,000 worth of NFT giveaways for everyone. So you can go ahead and go to tl.games for you to participate. And of course, what makes Thunderlands different from other games? Of course, here the project gathers in itself a classical gaming experience and innovative blockchain part. Enjoy a variety of unique heroes, dungeons, join guilds, and earn rewards at the same time. Because if you're a gamer, of course you have different tastes and genres when it comes to playing games, right? Like for example, I do love MOBA games at the same time, like Mobile Legends. And of course here, it's more of a like Ragnarok. So it's RPG. So there's different worlds when it comes to players to have to engage in never-ending struggles for you to be able to be worthy in the political domination inside their world at the same time. So, they will have weapons, armor, lands, castles, manufacturers at the same time. And yes, Thunderlands is here, and our speaker for today will be Nick D, their CMO, and they'll be able to, of course, explain what Thunderlands is about. And they're already partnered with Crypto Gaming United. It is a platform that brings people from developing countries together to build a new virtual world in the metaverse. All right, so without further ado, I'll go ahead and introduce to you Nick D, the CMO of Thunderlands. Give me a moment, guys. You can go ahead, Nick. Okay, one moment. Let me just transition. Try it again. One moment. I'm fixing it. So before you start, of course. Try again, please.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
There.
Okay.
Your name again? It's Myrtle, no? Or Aim? How's it? Myrtle. Myrtle. Okay, nice to meet you. Okay, can you see my screen? Can you see my presentation? I guess yes. No, all good. Well, hello everyone. My name is Nick. I'm a business development manager for Thunderlands, and today I'm going to present you our Play2Earn game and the global concept of the metaverse that we have. The first part of the global metaverse conception will be a bit complicated, but I'll try to explain it. We'll not go further into details because we can discuss it after the presentation if you want. So let's get started with the conception. As you can see, it's a bit complicated, the scheme. There's few layers, and let me explain you the layer 1 at first. And layer 1 at first is basically our physical world. And just to get further background, it's how exactly we see the metaverse is built, how it interacts within itself. And layer 1, we assume that's our physical world, it's our metaverse, and there's other metaverses that we could be connected to. The bridge itself is unknown if it exists. We did not confirm it yet. And then there's a layer 0, and this is a bit more, again, philosophical part. We could just say that layer 0 is the world that created us. Yeah, and we also don't know if it ever existed, actually, we just assume. And we also can assume that it had infinite amount of metaverses. And then there's a layer 2, and the layer 2 is what we actually know today by what we call the metaverse. It's where the we build the metaverse, and we can actually state that we are now the layer 0 for the layer 2, because we are building our own worlds, universes, metaverses, call it whatever you want, that we will be linked to directly. We have access to it, and we will be able to hop from one to another. For example, in here, we can see that I wrote meta as an example. Then there is a Heko, because we are on a Heko chain, and they will all have their own metaverses that we could hop from one to another, same as M2 Thunderlands. And what will be the roadmap of such the metaverse creation? So we think that it should be divided by 3 stages, and mostly related to technological advances. First stage is what I'm going to present you today, is the play-to-earn mechanics, DeFi infrastructure, multi-chain, of course, the DAO with its own community. It's just the start of the creation of the Thunderlands metaverse, which we will have sooner or later implemented in its full power, because the full power, well, the full, how I would say, ability of this metaverse will be only enabled in next, I don't know, 10, 15 years. It's very difficult to predict how technological advances will go, because with this, on a stage 2, we will be able to implement the services from our world, from our metaverse, from layer 1 to the metaverse of layer 2 to Thunderlands. So this will enable us to create what we have here. We can say that we can create their banking system, work environment, leisure activities, anything that you can imagine of. And at the stage 2, we also think that it's important to implement IE engine, which will actually live in the world of the metaverse and will exist and interact with players. So it basically will create this, another world with its own people, because the IE now enables us now to leave it on a self learning. It's a bit dangerous topic and just in general very controversial, but let's see how it develops in the next years. And there, of course, it's a stage 3, and stage 3 is again more about technological advances. It's AR, VR, and MR implementation. This yet cannot be implemented again in its full power, because the technology yet does not exist on such level. And this will create a fully immersive experience for the people who are in a metaverse of Thunderlands. And there we can talk that we can actually implement any type of activity inside the metaverse of Thunderlands. But as I told you, we are going through the stages. How do we want to people, to start interacting with this metaverse? And we think it's the best way. The best way is to start with the game. The game, as you heard from Myrtle, she explained a bit about it. I'll explain you now more into the details. And the gamers are the most used to the metaverses. It's people who already are very, used to the virtual worlds, to the economy, to the soft tokens, and just in general, the ambience that's going on there. And let me present you Thunderlands. Thunderlands is a GameFi project in a dark fantasy style. We are building it on Unreal Engine 4, so using latest technology. We are also having plans later implementing Unreal Engine 5, or moving the game to Unreal Engine 5, but this, again, with the technology and advances, we'll see how is it, yet it's not the goal. Unreal Engine 4 shows that we have a great potential in terms of visual and graphics level. And it will be an MMO, but more like RPG and strategy. So we will see that we will have classic gaming experience there combined with the blockchain technology. It's important to mention that this works the best because people don't need to learn anything new. Basically, we are all familiar with the World of Warcraft, and just with already the blockchain technology. So combining this both can create a good result, and we think that this can create a play-to-earn concept very vivid and help to build a decentralized community with its own customer economy. And we also think that with all the hard work that we are doing, we are able to recreate such thing inside the metaverse with its own engaging gameplay. But what the core gameplay will be about, because it's really easy to discuss about the game, but what will players actually experience? And we were deciding for a very long time, how do we implement a safe area inside the game? It's very important to care about the players' funds. Just give me a second. I have a cat here trying to jump on me. Okay, sorry. And the safe area will allow players to test all the core game mechanics. It's so such mechanics will be as the troop development, resource mining, clans creation, territories exploration, and just basic stuff that you are able to do in the MMO. And the more gameplay will be available step by step. We are developing now the first game mechanics, and it will be available around the mid-December. In the safe area, as I said before, you will be able to experience all of this without spending none of your money, so you can get used to the game. But at the same time, you will be able to already farm resources and just in general start play to earn. And we can't argue that an NFT game or just a play to earn game, it cannot exist without the marketplace. It plays a very important role in the game economy. And in Thunderlands, the players will be able to actually buy the NFTs on a different market. So we have many options for the players. We just don't want to do a centralized market. We want to have as much liquidity that there is possible. And we believe that the players should have a choice. And important to mention that we are orientating on the main in-game marketplace, which will have an exclusive crafting mechanic, which we will tell you later about. But in short, it's will be a main deflationary aspect of the game. You will be able to well, I don't know how many of you probably familiar with the Counter-Strike, where you have 5, 6, 10 weapons that you can put into one, and then probably you will get a rare weapon with its own different, not abilities, because in the CSGO it's mostly about skins, but here you will be able to get different weapons with different stats, and this will be only available for the in-game. And then, of course, it's on the website and on independent marketplaces. This is done, again, to increase liquidity, for the player to buy and sell at favorable prices, because they will be all independent. So probably you can buy at one place cheaper, sell at another one more expensive. And we also think that it will increase the number of investors. And none of like such a big structure can exist with the B2B partnerships. And the most important partnership for our, I would say, sector in blockchain or in gaming, most of you are familiar with, it's guilds. And guilds are a very important factor for today for NFT games. And if you want to build something global, we think that we should partner with such big businesses or structures. And we are happy to announce that we actually partnered recently with CGU, Crypto Gaming United. It's one of the biggest guilds in the Play2Earn NFT sector. And they have, I think, around 110,000 players now in Discord. Well, users in Discord, and I think there is around 10-15,000 people playing the games now. And we're very happy to partner with them, and we hope the partnership will last long. And this will actually create a B2B economy inside the Play2Earn conception with its own, community, with the people sharing the tips or creating clans. And for the guilds, it's very nice. We also thinking to, well, we're not thinking, we're already developing actually an API that will facilitate the interaction from guilds to our game, because we want transparency for the guilds. It's very important. There's been a lot of problems in terms of that guilds buy at one price, then something changes in economy, then they have to add the price, that they bought the NFTs. But we want it's all to be transparent. We want to have metrics, and we are promising guilds that we will not change any rules during the entire life cycle of the game. Guild enters, and it stays the same all the time. They buy at one price, we don't change any rules. We continue our collaboration, and we are looking forward to it. And we are looking forward to other guilds and just in general other structures to collaborate with, because when creating a metaverse, this is very important. Let me get to tokens. There's two tokens that we're going to have. One of them is governance token, power. The total emission will be 10 million. And this token will be used mostly for voting on proposals in DAO. Then you can actually, so there will be a decentralized autonomous community, well, organization that will be able to vote what's going on in the game. This later will develop into just its own living world. You'll be able to stake it in order to create clans or alliances. It's very important to mention this, because with power token, it's the only token that allows you to do so. And you will be able to receive protocol rewards. You are not able to buy it anywhere. You're able to pass it, but you're not able to buy it anywhere. And here you can see the distribution. I'll leave it to you a bit. I'll not read it because it's pretty clear that we want to distribute it this way, and we think it's the best for the economy. We've been working long on how to do it exactly, and it's been a very complicated topic, but we were able to achieve it. And then the Thunder token, and it's the token that actually players will use for all the in-game activities. It's the utility token. We have the token generation event will be held on 10th of December. And it will be the token used inside the game for rewards, for crafting, for all in-game activities that you're able to imagine, except clans. So building clans is a bit different. And actually, let me get back to the just quickly here to the marketplace. That I also want to mention that when you have an NFT, when you stake it, you are able to earn rewards such as power and thunder. So both of them. So this will be one of the concepts of the Play2Earn. And this is where the people will earn money and earn ability to build clans in order to earn even more money. And there is different rarities of such NFTs. And actually, when Myrtle was mentioning that we have a 75,000 airdrop, it's not 75, it's 3 million in-game currency dollars of airdrop. It will be in NFTs, and this will be across all the 6 stages of the airdrop that we're doing now. People who access, well, who will be winners at the first airdrop have an easier access to the airdrop 2, airdrop 3. It will be every time step by step. Now we are doing an airdrop in swords. Later we do airdrop in armor. And we want people to actually participate in this because we want people to play and have much easier access at the initial stages with the NFTs that we airdrop. You will not be able to buy this airdropped NFTs, but you are so it will be only available for the airdrop, but you're able to stake it and earn actually the power and thunder token. Let me get back now here and here. And in order to summarize, what are the advantages of Thunderlands? So we think the concept is very attractive for investors with all what I mentioned before. We care about the player funds with the safe mode existence. We also rely a lot on technology. We really want to implement IE, AR, VR, and MR, which will be able to develop the game into the metaverse, or the initial stages as a game into a huge its own world. We collaborate with guilds, with a guild like a CGU, for which we create an API in order to have transparency and easier interaction. It's all about around B2B and tracking metrics. We have an elaborated in-game world development for a decade. So the plan itself is to build there. And also we have highest level of visual content and NFTs, which is very important, and all of this inside a metaverse. Thank you very much. And this is the team contacts, our telegrams. You can contact us anytime. We'll be happy to talk to you. Okay. Yes, I can hear you. I can.
Microphone. So yep. So I saw, and while I'm listening, and also I studied about it. So, there's a lot of this is just my own comment, because a lot of people doesn't really know that gamers have different genres when it comes to playing, right?
Exactly.
Just imagine that there's 2 billion gamers around the globe, and of course, not everyone is limited to one game, right? Exactly. So my first question, this is from my own question. Where do you see Thunderlands after like 2 years? Because we know that GameFi Play2Earn is already emerging, especially this fourth quarter of the year for businesses. So where do you see Thunderlands from there?
I see Thunderlands already in a huge development, so I think we will have a very complete, at least first stage, that the Play2Earn mechanics. But the thing is that very interesting that you can actually create an infinite game out of it. It can live its own world, and you can implement more and more. So to build, it's not just limiting itself to the scripts and to just the basic storytelling. You can add content. You have to be very careful with what you're actually doing with the economy. You cannot move economy there and there, because players don't like it, and neither we like it. We don't think it's appropriate for anyone, for guilds or for anyone. And we see Thunderlands developed in its own metaverse, so it's going to live in its own metaverse with any kind of world that there could exist. We are not just limiting it to a dark fantasy. We start with dark fantasy, and we think it's just a very nice topic to talk to. We've been really inspired by Lord of the Rings, by Witcher, by Civilization, also as a game mechanic probably mostly, but we've been big fans of this dark fantasy, this monsters, but at the same time realistic. If you watched Witcher series, for example, you know what I'm talking about. But we think it's all going to be about technology, as we say, if people will be able to enter this metaverse, this game, and interact with it in its full power, then it's amazing. People will enjoy it, and we are looking forward towards people that will stay for long. We know, of course, that there is people who will buy and sell. Yeah, it's the world of NFT, but we want people to play and we want to support this game for as long as possible. That's why we are actually thinking so much into philosophical part plus technological part.
Exactly, especially because I'm playing MOBA games like League of Legends, Mobile Legends. So a lot of people is crazy just for them to buy skins, right? So they actually didn't know that metaverse existed since the 2000s, like The Sims, if you play that,
Course.
Roblox, which the childrens are actually playing, right? So they didn't know that it already exists, and now it's becoming hyped or over saturated already when it comes to the word metaverse. So of course, by implementing it with gamification or games, is can definitely help when it comes to data, especially you. I noticed actually that you will implement AI at the same time. It's a big project, and it's gonna have VR as well, right?
Yes, it's very ambitious. There will be a lot of challenges. We cannot deny this. A lot of challenges in terms of technology. We're going to be fully transparent on this. I'm not going to hide anything here. It's a project that will take its own development for I would say many years. We are thinking 10 years probably in order to reach what we can see in appropriate. But at the moment, as I said, stage one mechanic will be, just people playing and enjoying the game on the blockchain like any other play-to-earn game, which later will develop itself into a huge world. And yeah,
I
the thing
actually,
is,
yeah. To be honest, I actually also interviewed Gala Games before last year. Ever since
Yeah.
GameFi didn't, GameFi or Play to Earn is not yet booming, right? So their vision as well is the same like Thunderlands, which is actually to create rich gameplay experience. Because Play to Earn or gaming doesn't need to be actually a requirement for you to be able to play just to earn money. Is that right? So because
Yes.
that's my vision as well at the same time. Because as a gamer, I know I played a lot of games as well. You've mentioned Counter Strike, so yeah,
Yeah.
our favorite is actually Counter Terrorist before, and then I'm playing with my daughter as well, Valorant sometimes, and
Okay.
yeah, FPS is quite fun as well. Just imagine it can definitely be integrated as play to earn, right? So when it comes to the multi-chain, which chains are you gonna use?
So we already partnered with Heko, so it's been very easy to communicate with them. They've been really nice, and we had a conversation with them in the middle of October, and they are ready. They are happy to help us, and we are happy to collaborate with them. We are looking forward also to Avalanche and Phantom. We are talking with their foundations because we think it's networks that have huge potential. And there also we had a meeting with Moonbeam. Moonbeam is just one of those blockchains that it's a Polkadot parachain, and we are thinking that it would also have a lot of huge potential. But at the moment, right now, we are developing fully for Heko, and we're gonna have airdrop on Heko network. And Heko is very happy to have us, and we are very happy to have Heko.
Is from Hubi, right?
Yeah, Hobie. Yeah,
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 because a lot of people doesn't know what a Heko address is. So that's why I educated them where to get the Heko address at the same time. Because that's the gap between the traditional players and the real blockchain enthusiast. Because traditional gamers doesn't know how to get these addresses, what are the different kinds of blockchains out there. So it's very important for us to educate them, right? So when it comes to, I'm really curious when it comes to the NFT sales. Where are you gonna do that?
So the NFT sales, we are building it. We're building the marketplace on our internal marketplace. We are holding an airdrop, as you could see, and I mentioned also it's a $3 million airdrop in
Wow.
total. It's huge airdrop because we want people to just enjoy come there. We were actually, it's been very difficult to adjust the economy for it. You know, it's a huge airdrop which can have a huge effect on the economy, but we were able to get it. So we were thinking long time how to properly implement it, and we are doing it now through the stages.
Yeah.
So
Just be
so
careful with the inflation. Let's
Yes.
talk about that in the background, because a lot of audience will not understand that when it comes to businesses, right? So
Of
$3
course.
million, that's quite a lot, and good luck with the minting, and of course, I hope Thunderlands will be successful, because all of the projects that we're featuring here became really like booming. So I trust Malibu, Anna. So
Yes.
we featured a lot of projects here already. And by the way, one question from the community. I do have some
course.
questions. Yeah, because the community is the best way for us to actually address this, right? So the question is, this gonna be both available in PC and cell phone? Because there's a lot of play to earn out there that's not available in iOS, that's not available in uh, App Store or the desktop, right? So which platforms, or yeah, what are you gonna use?
So we are starting initially right now with a PC with its own client. Why? I can explain you why. The biggest problem of blockchain games, and especially fast-paced blockchain games, is the interaction with the server. So blockchains yet are not fast enough to have high tick rate. So for example, if in Counter-Strike we have a 64 or 128 tick rate, it's all within the client of the game. It's easy to interact with it. You can do fast-paced actions, but we are thinking first to implement it for the client with building on a Heco blockchain, with also additional our own blockchain, which will have a quicker actions implemented. If the client is able to hold 120 tick rate, then the blockchain can hold only 5 tick rate, which is very low. You can only do five functions per second, which is not really much. And then if we do our own blockchain additional, we can do 10, 15 probably tick rate, which will enable to do some slow interaction, not really active, and then the battles itself will be in the client itself. That's why we're developing first for PC, because it's much more easier to implement. And later, in the second half of 2022, we're gonna develop a mobile game. We think that it's going to be first for Android, and later for iOS. Depends how the jurisdiction will go.
Yeah,
And,
it's very hard to get accepted in iOS, correct? So
yeah, it's impossible. They have really high guidelines, and with Android is much easier. And building it on blockchain, I think it will solve most of the problems of hacking and just in general cheaters. It still will exist, and that's why we're going to do the metrics. So we're going to have a statistical, that's how we're going to measure if there's cheating or not. And we're probably going to develop our own, we would say, VAC, for people, so it's easier to interact with the game and not to crash the game economy. I don't think it will be even possible with the blockchain, actually. It's very difficult.
I can see that your rich experience, the way you respond to things, because in the game aspects and the game development as well, you know how to answer it, to be honest. So another question from Zilong: are you dropping mystery boxes for your NFT gaming items?
Mystery boxes is actually something that we did not implement yet. It's actually a very good question, and it's a question that we actually have to review for our future, because we heard this question a couple of times now, and people seem to enjoy mystery boxes, this whole drama building up, what is going to happen, what is going to drop. And at the moment, we don't think it will be implemented in the first stages. But as I said before, this can be, if written probably with the game economy, it can be implemented, and I think people can enjoy it, no problems, with the NFTs that are already on the market or that exist. It's all about, again, here to the economy and how you do it exactly. So it doesn't get inflated. That's actually, I will explain you a bit about crafting. We think that crafting is actually will help a lot. like in CS:GO also. And yeah, the mystery boxes is a thing to implement yet. Thank you.
Am I going to, for example, I played Thunderlands. Are we able to customize our own characters? This is a question also from Lacano Kevin Michael.
Okay. At the moment, we see as a prefix characters. Of course, characters can be customized because you'll be able
Just
to
like
see
in
your own
Genshin
NFTs.
Impact. You know Genshin
Yes.
Impact.
When you have a apparel, yes, just anything that you can dress the character, NFTs will be part of it. So when you have an NFT, you put it on your character, you can see it in the game. And we already have all the 3D models for you can check it on the website, for the initial NFTs. So for every airdrop, we are also doing the 3D models, and inside the game, sooner or later, we'll be able to implement it also in full. So that's, you will be able to customize it. Customization, like you see on the level of, I think, like creating the appearance, is not going to be implemented yet. We don't think so. It's just a very long process. But dressing up characters with your NFTs, I think it will be since the initial stages of the game.
Yeah, because that's the most fun thing in a gameplay, right? Just like you are the one who's customizing based on your personality. At the same time, the colors that I want for the outfits for my character, like in PUBG or whatnot, right? Because
Yes.
I also played PUBG, so I know how it feels. And also here in your game, Thunderlands, it's very important for us to do that. I saw one character, she's like a tank, the girl.
Yeah, we have some of them, so it's going to be different classes. You'll be able to customize them. I don't think it will be possible to choose colors again of your NFTs because it's again written mostly in the blockchain. And to implement this, I mean, when you buy an NFT, it stays like it is. You cannot modify it. You know, it exists inside the blockchain. That's it. Perfect. It's yours. You're the owner. You can do whatever you want with it. And you put it there. You can move it there. Probably the characters itself will be able to customize, but we cannot tell you this yet. We don't have it very clear, and it's not the priority right now at the moment for us to for the characters. We want to launch the mechanics, we want to have the world, and we want to start developing it with the help of the community. We're a community-driven game, actually, we could say. That's our motto.
All right, so I'm gonna be combining two questions at the same time. So this is the
Okay.
last question. So the question is from Alexier Escovidal. Most of the gamers are usually considered the server of the game. Can you give some hint about what we could expect about the server of Thunderlands? And the combination, is it gonna be similar to Mir 4?
Mir 4 actually showed a great potential of how it's going to look like. I think Mir 4 is a more centralized game where you have to, farm and farm and farm.
Yeah,
in
up to
order
level 40, right?
Yes,
Because
yes.
my cousin played that and he told me his experience about it.
It's to be honest, I've seen the gameplay. It's nice. It's auto farmer like any other MMO auto farmer games. You just leave it there, it plays its own, and then you probably spend more on electricity for a week than just actually earning the Mir 4 tokens. It's a big problem that it depends on the players. Actually, some players count how much they earn, and how much they spend. Some players don't really care. People spend millions inside CS:GO, millions on Dota 2, don't get any benefits from it, and don't get anything in return. It's actually a really sad thing of modern gaming. And that's why we are looking forward to change it. And the server itself, as I explained, we're gonna have a server, client server, which gonna record the actions that you did during it if it's fast paced, and then as a block, as a block of actions, we'll move it to our blockchain, which will later move it to the Gecko. And this is done in order to just smooth the gameplay. I can go into further details why and what about the transparency, and I already talked about the tick rates. Because the biggest issue with the if it's in the client, and if there's any modification of the client, if the client is hacked, of the game, it creates a big problem because it sends the thing to the blockchain, and then later we have to recheck it. So that's why I said about the bug, that we can create our own anti-cheating method.
Yeah, because we all know before that there's a lot of cheating application. I mean, cheat for the cheat, right? Especially in
Yes.
PlayStation. Also, I don't know if you've played PlayStation. You can just like buy Shark. I forgot the name, but we played in PlayStation where you can unlock like game items at the same time levels when it comes to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 1. So yeah. So what is the most exciting part that we can definitely go ahead and stay tuned? I mean, for the audience, can you? That's the last one because we don't have enough time. Yeah.
Well, no worries. Well, stay tuned. At the moment, which will be the easiest way, is to attend the airdrop. That's at least you can be. It's free. We don't ask anything for it, and people, I think you're probably used to airdrops. We think we're gonna airdrop it on the Ethereum address, and later they can in the MetaMask, which later they can actually use for the Heco chain, because we are using MetaMask and as our primary tool to interact with the wallet. And it's the airdrop, and then you're gonna hear the announce of the first game mechanics in December. You will be able to just take a look at the first stages of the game itself. It's going to be a very simple mechanics for now. I cannot tell you what it is exactly, but you'll be able to see it, and you'll be able to see the development. That's what we want. We want the transparency. We want community to see it, because I think there's been for the last few months a lot of problems with trust inside Play2Earn, and we are trying to change it. It's very difficult to do so. People don't have enough trust. People think that this is scam or something like this, and we want to just completely destroy these thoughts. We have everything on our website. Anytime, write us in Telegram if you want to talk about something more deep.
To be honest, be strong for your team because we've experienced that with Play2Earn. By the way, I do also have a Play2Earn, but it's similar to Gunbank.
Nice.
So just don't mind them because they just want to actually have a smaller price for them to buy the token.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what that they're gonna do. So yeah, I'm really excited about the what do you call this? The AR VR implementation for your project, and I'll really stay tuned about it because I want to implement AR and VR for education as well. So if you can imagine that being integrated to education at the same time.
Yes, actually, education. I've been a bit familiar with education, in general, education, and in the metaverse, it will be actually much more fun. That's why the metaverse concept itself is much bigger than just anything. What, for example, Zuckerberg says. Yeah, it's not about only interacting socially. You can do anything there. Of course, it's very difficult yet. It's very green yet, to say so. But we can. It's just infinite amount of things. We can just move our world there, and this will take some time. And as you also mentioned, AR VR, this will also take some time to implement. It's very difficult and yet not available to most of the people.
But it's possible as long as you have the dedication to implement something for the technology that we're actually wanting and craving for, especially for everyone, especially in the unbanked countries, So yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Nick. Actually, that's about it for today. And there's a lot of questions. You can see the live. There's a lot of questions. They're all excited with this one, with Thunderlands
Yes.
at the same time. And we'll be
Thank
sending you
you.
the YouTube version of this video. Okay?
Yes, actually, I want to mention that we are holding a special airdrop, additional for the best questions here on the stream. So yeah, it will be actually very nice. I don't know how to do it exactly, how we can write down the questions, because we're giving out 200 just common NFTs, each worth $5, and then 20 of uncommon NFTs, well, rare NFTs worth $50 each. So 20 of those, so in total 2,000.
How
And
many do
probably,
you want?
yeah, probably if people can leave questions, I don't know if can be, I don't know how to do it exactly, but we will pick well, I would say what 220 winners and airdrop 220 NFTs to their Ethereum addresses. So this is, yeah, this is yet to, probably we can talk with you after the stream and organize it within your community. Probably you can do a post and we can see how it's going.
All right. So I'll definitely go ahead and let them know about the additional airdrop for the NFTs. So guys, please go ahead and drop your best questions here. Bombard the comment section below so we can have it and choose the 200 lucky people for us to give away the NFTs that Thunderlands have. Thank you so much, Nick, for your time and for what
Thank
you
you
have.
very much.
You stay safe, okay? And good luck with
Thank
your
you very
project,
much.
and I wish you success. Bye-bye now.
We keep in touch. Bye bye.
Alright guys, so let's go ahead and proceed to the raffle giveaway. Please go ahead and drop your best questions in the comment section, and we'll be more than happy to choose 200 lucky winners, or I'll just go ahead and distribute it, because since we do have here 70 viewers at the same time, so of course I'll definitely go ahead and distribute some airdrops for the best questions as well, maybe multiplied for the NFTs that they're gonna be having. Alright, so please go ahead and share this live series up until 1,500, and of course we're gonna be choosing via Ninja. Alright, let me just go ahead and correct my camera. Alright guys, please go ahead. I want to know where you're from. Please go ahead and drop your location. There, it's more better. Please drop your location. So let me just go ahead. Alright. I don't know if you can hear me so well, so let me just go ahead and check the comments. From Coronadal City, you're always consistent and thank you so much for your support, Kevin Lacano. And also Jill Inocencio. Alright, Norvin Garen Ilya. Yes, I know you're from the Philippines. Okay, Roland J. Hello there. From Davao. Hello, Monterona Phil. Vanessa Radio. Are you ready? So I'll give you enough time up until 5:30 for you to participate in our Gleam, guys. So please go ahead and do that. From Tarlac City, Son Gonzaga. So please go ahead and drop your questions in the comment section below. Caloocan City by May de Leon. Let's reach 1,500 shares for this live series. We're at 751. Please go ahead and do that, guys, okay? Alright, so loose streak, sabi ni Glenn Gates. Crypto Yoga is from Japan. Yenko, where are you? Italy, sila Florante Tamen. Thank you so much for supporting Block Tides. John Robert Guevara from Batangas. Dave Templo Nuevo Catanduanes. Cebu by Gemley. Sabi ni Shandy manangkil sa puso mo. Guys, attend na kayo ng klase. So, our marami pong nag-cutting ngayon or absent. So, hindi na po kayo perfect attendance. Alright. Cherry San Ildefonso Bulacan. From Cebu, Sam Roma Peñalosa. Melcheri Ricafort. Thank you so much. I hope you're bullish in GMC. Yenko Pagasita from Caloocan City. Dave Flores from Cavite. So talaga nagpunta pala siya sa event. He's from Cavite. Tina De Lima from Bulacan. Sheila from Rosario, Cavite. Mukhang dumadami na po dahil giveaway time na. City of Smile by Mary Ann Morris. Ang cute daw ng ilong ko. Sabi ni Jed Perico. Akala nga ng iba, ano yan, retoke. Saan ko raw pinagawa? Shun Martinez, hi. Hello. Shout out from Toledo City, City of Digos. Alright, just put your question, place your question, Coronadal City. Alright, so, yep. Chadsky Andrade. Quezon City by Ermaline Pariñas Katuday. Counted ba yung nag-question kanina? Yes. So, our community managers will check this later. So, you have a task, guys. Please go ahead and track all of the questions from the community. Alright. Toledo, Cebu. Mukhang lahat magkakaroon ng NFT dito. Question, bakit daw pag giveaway dumadami? Mamaya aabot pa yan pag nakita na nila na nasa ninja. Is KYC still needed in the game of Thunderland? There's a lot of questions. Ba't dumami? Sana manalo na ako. Naka 3 questions na raw si Mary Ann Morris. Please go ahead, CMs, and track all of the ones who have the questions so we can track it later for the Hello, Lorna. All right, there's a lot of questions. So 5:30, guys. Okay. From the land of beauty and bounty, Lanao del Norte. Let's reach 1,500 shares. It's already 802. So guys, para hindi po kayo maban, Tagalog na po ito. Doon po tayo sa mga NFT, blockchain, and crypto groups mag-share. If you don't want to share in your publicly in your account, please go ahead and do so. Legit, ma'am, ganda pag ghost time. 80 na. May top fan badge. Yeah. I've been busy with a lot of things. But of course, we will not close our doors for the live series that we have. Because this is the soul of Block Tides at the same time, having events. Alright. Thank you so much, Sam Roma Peñalosa. If I'm not able to answer all of your questions about blockchain and crypto, our community on Discord can definitely answer each. But make sure, of course, we will not ask any money from you just for us to teach you at the same time, okay? So all of the people that you can see here can definitely teach you at the same time because they've been watching Block Tides live series ever since. You can go ahead and watch our past videos, okay? About blockchain, what are NFTs. We actually covered everything ever since last year that we've started Block Tides live series. Airdrops, ICO, IDO, IGO. So at the same time, that's what we're here for, to educate a lot of people, not be lost in their journey and the blockchain and crypto space, and at the same time, inclusivity. It's not just about the name, we do the talk. Yes, Chris, that's our goal. Yeah, at the same time, I'm having a meeting with Goku Market. So yeah, that's how I do multitasking, guys. So just for us to cater this live series for everyone, for us to give out NFTs, okay? That's why I'm wearing this. I'm listening to them. Hello there. Thank you so much. I actually don't want it to be like a fan thing or what. Top fan is just for the Block Tides thing, for us to actually identify who's really supporting Block Tides. So we are all equal. We are all one here. We are all humans, okay? Shout out to Rob Sarmiento. Are you all ready? Ang dami yung late, meron na kayong madidiscipline office na kayo, guys. The game is all about RPG with AR VR, and they're gonna be on a multi-chain as well, starting with Hubi Heco chain. Silent Viewer by Jopai. I always get your message, and thank you so much without even asking anything in return, like eyes, like a lot of people in the community, na you're really there uplifting me when I know that when I do sometimes need it. It's just like your message are very timely, that I'm receiving it at the same time that you're actually supporting us, Block Tides. Alright, so I'll give you 5:30, guys. Up till 5:30, please make sure to share this up until 1,000. 1,000 na lang hinihingi natin for us to show how we support Thunderlands and Block Tides at the same time. Alright? So please go ahead and share this. I'll give you your time to shine to share this. So just a tip, don't share it with other marketplaces or Hachi buy and sell. Please make sure that you will share it accordingly to the specific niche or category, like blockchain, finance, not Hachi. Alright? So guys, please go ahead and do that. I'll be right back, okay? I'll give you up until 5:30, and then we'll do the ninja giveaway. Alright? I'll be right back. Alright, so guys, are you ready for the raffle giveaway? So many people already asked. Many people already asked questions, so I'll do a shout out while we're waiting up until we share this live up until, oh, it's already 1,000. Let's go ahead. There's a mosquito. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the raffle giveaway. Let me just go ahead and open Gleam. The Gleam giveaway while we're waiting up until 5:30. By the way, guys, good job with the increase of Goku Market. Did you know that there's a lot of traffic in Goku Market already, and a lot of people is taking advantage already by referring people for them to get GMC rewards. So guys, that's not an MLM thing, okay? So all of the exchanges, by the way, does have an affiliate program, and just to educate everyone that Goku Market has its own referral bonuses as well. It's not okay, Poknut is in the commercial. Anyway, that is for us to reward the efforts of the users for us to basically reward them for their efforts in inviting people. All right, so give me a moment while Poknut is actually calming down. Oh, that's Magneto. Sorry, that's actually a Siberian Husky, guys. They're fighting. Alright, let me just go ahead and check the Thunderland submission. So if you're not here, if you've not answered the Gleam, good luck, guys. Alright, one moment. Let me just export this, guys. And let me know how are you guys, by the way, and what are the play to earn games that you're actually rooting for. What are the games that you're actually rooting for? Where is the submissions now? Hold on. Oh, right there. I'm gonna export it now, so I wanna see the comment section. What are the what are the play to earn games that you're rooting for? Oh wow, Play2Earn. Thunderlands. Well, actually, yep. You can definitely refer in Goku Market, kasi nga malaki ang payout, to be honest. So if you have time to invite 3 people per day, so it's gonna be like, if you do the math, guys, it's 3 GMC up to 10 GMC depending randomly. So meron pong guidelines about it. So when it comes to the rewards, so if they've successfully passed the KYC, so for example 3 GMC, you've invited 3, that's the limit per day. So 3 times 3 is 9, so 9 GMC. So how much is GMC today? And then if you can combine it for 1 week, or add it up, or sum it up for 1 week, so it's gonna be 9 per day, 9 GMC per day times 7 days. So it's gonna be 63 GMC. So how much is 63 GMC for 1 week? Let me just compute that in coinmarketcap.com. You can, by the way, you can definitely, by the way, guys, compute here and convert everything, because they have a built-in. Okay, so it's 63 GMC, so it's $36. So $36 is already 1,800 pesos for 1 week times, imagine it. So imagine you doing that. So 1,800, if you're gonna do it for 1 month, it's gonna be, so how many days? Times 4. Sabihin natin times 4. Times 3 pala. So 1,800 times 3 is equals to 5,400 pesos. So yeah, in 3 weeks they're doing that. So their personal choice. Hindi kasi ako magaling mag-invite. So, ready? Please press hashtag Thunderlands if you're ready. So, by the way, that's the most important thing. So, if you're into referring people, ang dami nila gumagawa ng paraan for them to refer in Goku Market. Yeah, it depends, Norvin, because others receive a random 3 GMC, others receive 5 GMC, so yeah. It depends, because it's randomly doing that. Alright, we have 92 viewers already. Random siya. So there's actually a Medium post about the random GMC. Actually, Roland has that. Please go ahead and pass that information. It's already there since 2020. So the Pinoys, or the people, of course, they want to make a profit, or they want to actually have extra money. Why not? So just an important information that it's not an MLM, okay? It's GMC rewards. Because wala kang, again guys, MLM is actually a pyramid scheme. You need to invest money for you to be in, but here all you have to do is invite, because that's the affiliate program. Ang ingay nila. Alright, so let me just go ahead and do this now. Let me just convert it to here. So please make sure, so I already have your Heko addresses. Good luck, guys. Hey! Okay, guys, so here's the ninja picker already. We're ready. So, let me just go ahead and make it as a full screen. EJ Kun, are you here? EJ, are you here? EJ Kun. Let's make it more louder. EJ Kun. EJ Kun in the house. From Crypto Moon Chaser and MGG, EJ Kun, and the supporter of course, the supporter of Play2Earn. EJ Kun. Kailangan ko ng pampailaw sa mukha, guys. EJ Kun, are you there? Alright. Why are you so happy? Okay, EJ Kun, please message Block Tides. Ilan nga ba panalo? So lost. So the winners for today, let me just check how many. Ang dami pala, guys. Let me just check. The reason why simple lang ang aking makeup is because they're demanding for my makeup to be more less. Kasi ang dami sinasabi ng tao lagi. But I don't live to please them. And mag-makeup ako anytime I want. Okay. So they are happy. They are happy. The Thunderlands team is happy because of your support, guys. Thank you so much. This is all for you as well. Okay, so for the price for this is, let me just check. Nakalimutan ko yung prices. So congratulations, by the way, who participated sa personal Twitter ko. So please go ahead and follow me on Twitter. I'll be more active on Twitter. I actually own a Twitter account since 2011, but since personal choice, it's very toxic there. But now we need to actually have Twitter for us to cater our other community like the US and for those countries who's really using Twitter as the basis in the crypto world. It's very important for you to have a Twitter account. So that's why I'm spreading good vibes with all of my tweets at the same time, and I don't care. Ano nga ba yung panalo? One moment, guys. Alright, so you're one of the winners. Oh, we're 103. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I want to show them that even without makeup, you know, we can still fight. You cannot please everyone, guys. So the next winner, I'll be choosing 20 winners today. William Butler Yeats. Who's that? So I'll give you 2 minutes, William. Oh, hello there, Aldrin Rabino. Hi, congratulations to your overwhelming increase for the YouTube. Aldrin Rabino is here supporting us ever since, so I'm really happy that you're actually having success in your Axie scholarship and your, what do you call this, your YouTube channel. Yeah, because if you can notice with the Paul Baron, they told me that my makeup is very thick, and I don't care because I want it to be like that sometimes. Because I'm a Leo, I'm into colorful things at the same time, vibrant I really do love that, and it's in my birth chart. So it really depends on your personality, and again, if you actually want to do something, not just doing makeup. For the girls out there, just be yourself, okay? The big question is, why does it affect the interview, right? Anyway, ano baon nyo today? Absent. Maraming absent today. Kota na ba? Oh, hi Dada. Thank you so much, Randy. It's just actually a lip tint. Yung mga nagti-TikTok na puro lip tint lang ganun. And by the way, tomorrow, catch us with Lyceum of the Philippines Esports webinar, 2 p.m. guys. So please make sure that you follow their page. So I'm with Emerson Fonseca, the CEO of NEM Philippines and Coin Sessions Entertainment. If you actually want to be one of their scholars as well, you can definitely go ahead and apply. And at the same time with Elixis Besislao. Actually, they're one of the OGs in the crypto space, and I'm really close with them. Also with Mike Abundo. Yeah, he's from Karma DAO now, and I'm really happy. He's also associated with the FinTech Philippines here. So I'm glad that there's actually people here. They're the solid gamers, to be honest, guys. They do play. We do play before when the lockdown happened. Naglalaro kami ng Mobile Legends and Valorant at the same time, without the hype of the Play2Earn games. Okay, so Mike Abundo, he really loves Tier 1. At the same time, Alodia Goshing Piao, he is really a fan. Alright, so walang gumalaw ng baso for William. I think he's a foreigner, guys. So let's go ahead and draw the next winner, 20 winners, okay? Since tapos na ang aking meeting with Goku Market. Okay, Michelle Mancia. Is it Mancia or Mancia? Guys, let's pray for City D, for them to have a good signal, for them of course to play the Play2Earn games that we're offering them. And City is one of the supporters when I posted something on TikTok. So sila Dave Flores, I found them there. They're really consistent with all of the posts that I've done and posted, of course. They're really consistent, so that's why they're one of our scholars already. Alright, so Michelle Mancia, are you here? Michelle? Absent si William. Tulog daw, sabi ni Rola. By the way, here with Block Tides, by the way, once you become a top fan, not just you gonna have a spot for the scholarship programs that other Play2Earn have, but you'll also have the chance for the opportunities to have a professional job, like being a community manager, a BD at the same time. So I'm prioritizing those who's really supporting Block Tides, because you know, guys, Block Tides is the soul and the root of everything that you can see that we're posting. So that's why we encourage everyone to, of course, support, like, share. It's just by click. So yeah. Alright, so Michelle, wala ka? Oh, there. Someone tagged her already. Michelle Mancia. Nagsasaing pa daw. Kaano-ano ko daw si Alodia Goshing Piao, mother. Not related, guys. Ang dami nag-cutting today. So, absent daw, absent. Dada Tebin. Glenn Gates, hello. Nakikita ko lahat ng mga comments niyo at the same time. So, Michelle, nagsasaing pa. Did you know, guys, that when you have Genesis NFT and then naging ano na siya, nagkaroon na ng market making when it comes to the NFTs that project have, it will increase its price kasi because of demand and supply. All right, so it's also applied there at the same time with the NFTs, so just so you know. $70 yan sa attendance. All right, so I'll draw the next winner. Ang dami pa pala. Alright, so the next winner is Princess Gatos. Oh, I'm always seeing Princess. Even sa story ko, nagko-comment siya. Princess Gatos, are you there? Hello there, John Frolnards Berong. So guys, just make sure na, encourage each other. There's a lot of critics already in the world, so encourage each and every one that you have. Life is not about competition, but it's about helping each other. Where are you? Muntik na daw si Tel Sawit. Usog ba natin? Hello there, Clark Jefferson Arroyo Casas. Pakishot na ng ba? Absent din ba? Naligo pa yata, sabi ni Weng. Oh, ang dami niyang badge. So what's this? What? Ano yung diamond? Oh, tough fan, share, and then follower. Wow, kapag pala tatlo yung nandito sa comment section, iniba niya na. Ang cute. May flag, may diamond, and then may tao na merong button. That's what I can see here in the desktop, guys. Princess Gatos. Oh, there. Congratulations. Please message Block Tides. 20 winners, okay guys? So, many more. Alright, the next one is Sheila Jane Manangkil. I know, magre-respond agad siya. Sheila Jane. By the way, guys, yung Gala Games na NFTs, if you actually bought before, it now costs like $500,000 in Philippine pesos. So, if you've believed us ever since, if you bagged some Gala tokens, good, congratulations. Hindi pala good luck. Congratulations. Manangkil! Hello! Okay, please message Block Tides. I'm actually taking note of the winners now. So, iba pa yung sa questions, okay? So, for the questions, ang dami. So, yung iba duplicate yung rewards nila. I assume. Kasi sabi niya 200 NFTs eh. Norvin Ilaw. Nanalo ka din sa wakas. Shout out to Norvin Ilaw. Along with the eyes, along with Lorna, along with everyone. Consistent sila. They're really dedicated. Iba yung advocate kasi. Because when it comes to advocacy, as in nandun siya sa Twitter, nandun siya sa Medium account ng Play2Earn. Lahat na associated na pinopromote namin dito. I really appreciate that at the same time. So, this goes for me to appreciate you, I may not be able to send a message because my messenger is bombarded with a lot of inquiries and also Telegram. So yeah, this is the time that I actually want to thank you guys. Sa wakas, Norvin. Yeah, even Telegram nandun siya. I mean, not Telegram. Telegram, yes, nandun siya. Official and then PH. And then at the same time, nandun din siya sa medium ng Play2Earn. Sa Twitter ko. As in, solid talaga. Solid, guys. Alright, so the next winner. Congratulations agad. Hanggang LinkedIn pa pala, guys. Sa LinkedIn ng Block Tides. May LinkedIn palang Block Tides, guys. Nandun din si Norvin. Nandun din siya sa LinkedIn ko. Commenting and supporting. Big shout out, guys. Actually, nakalagay ka na sa balde. Balde talaga. No, my mom is actually commending you. And she told me that kapag meron ng CM post available, we want to hire you along with the other people. Jigs Maui, who is this? This is with the Twitter account. And did you know when kapag naging community manager ka sa ibang account, I mean sa ibang projects, sometimes they're just looking for volunteers. Hanggang Reddit, wala pa kaming Reddit. Kakagawa lang ng Reddit ng Play2Earn, by the way. After a year nanalo, oh my gosh, ang tindi. Congratulations agad kasi alam ko nanonood siya. Alright, nasa na yun? Norvin Ilaw. Sino ba yung Jigs Maui? Siya ba yan? Sino yung may Twitter account na Jigs Maui? Congratulations to us. Actually, magka-birthday kami ni Norvin. Parehas kaming Leo. Absent daw, so one more minute for Jigs Maui. Nag-register ako kanina, inisip ko mananalo ako, nangyari. Yes, actually yung imagination, kunwari, ito nakikita niyo sa screen, I'm speaking, and then dun sa black na portion, sometimes imagine nangyari na siya sa utak nyo. I'm teaching you some techniques. Parang cheat code siya. So imagine your name is already there, and yung feeling na na-receive niyo yung prize. That's how law of attraction works. It's all about feeling it already. Galaw-galaw ang baso. That's what I've learned, by the way. Pwede nga akong maging spiritual guru, guys. Early birthday gift. Sabi ni Sheila Jane Manakil. Alright, so this one is disqualified. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Alright, so for the winner, Michelle Ablen. Are you there? Gawin ko na lang kayang panalo lahat ko. Guys, did you register sa ano? Sa Gleam? That's how law of attraction works, guys. Yes, visible Mark Gerald de la Cruz. Kahit di ako manalo, full support panalo sa opportunity naman na na-receive kay Lord. Thank you so much. Nandyan name ko, sabi ni Tel Sawit. Nag-cutting daw, sabi ni Dada. chat. Chad, ipasa mo na. Muntik na Salve. Salutem. Actually, Salve made a doodle sa Place War. I'm personally checking it. Ang cute nung tanks na dinrawing niya. So, at the same time, we got the idea for us to host a campaign giveaway. Oh, of course, giveaway na naman, guys. So, for the best doodle for the tank. So, soon we'll be releasing that in our official channels. Like, art competition, meme competition. Hindi tayo mawawala ng competition. Nanonood ako ng live habang nasunog yung niluluto kong pakbet. Alright, Michelle Ablen, are you there? Pauso daw kay Elizabeth. So, yung sa kay Salve, siya yung natandaan ko. Kasi kapag ganon, nag-strike agad sa akin. Sabi ko, wow, effort. Siya lang, out of all the threads, nakita ko yung drawing niya. It's so cute. Nasa piece of paper ng mga grade school students yata yun. Or a notebook. And then, I really appreciated it. We really appreciated it. Pinasa ko siya sa management and they saw it. At the same time, why not have a doodle giveaway? I mean, doodle campaign giveaway for the best tanks na may drawing, right? It's not just, it's about creativity. At the same time, we can have fun sa Place War. Ablen absent? Alright. So, 1 more minute, Ablen. Ablen. Thank you, Nick. Wait, I'll just respond to them. Oh, thank you, Nick. Tuhan. Okay, so for the best questions, have you please go back, by the way, for the community managers, please collect every questions na nag-question nag-ask ng question earlier. And I have a good news para hindi tayo matagalan. Basically, Thunderlands told me na 220 NFTs ang ipamimigay. And then, I do have here how many registered. So, everyone who registered in Gleam, guys, wait lang. Sana mawala na stress mo sa Axie. Wait lang, guys. I'm finding ways. So, lahat sila nag-Gleam. So, at the same time. So sa lahat ng mga nanonood dito, alright. Sige. Since ang dami ng giveaway, guys. Teka lang. Ang dami. Wait lang. 220 NFTs from Thunderlands. So, it cost like around... Hold on. It cost around $5 each. Yung base price ng rare NFT is $50. So, yung 20 rare NFT, yun yung sa best questions. Please take note, Ronald, MJ. So, 20 dun sa mga nag-ask ng questions. Best questions. Please choose the best questions. And then, everyone will have the common weapon NFT who is watching right now. Para hindi tayo matagalan sa ninja. Excuse me. Does that sounds good, guys? Sa lahat ng nag-register sa Gleam, sa lahat ng nanonood dito, make sure na Alright. So, lahat magkakaroon ng NFT. So, dun sa 20 na mapipili na best question, sila yung magkakaroon ng rare NFT na $50 each. Alright. So, lahat magkakaroon ng NFT. Please send us your Heko address. If you've actually, yeah. So, we will have a form. We will distribute it. So, lahat ng nanonood dito, yung 100 people, yeah, everyone will have the NFT. And that's what I've decided to do. Kasi ang dami niya eh. And then, there's 104 here, our ATH for the live viewers. So, congratulations everyone. We will send everyone's addresses here. Make sure to complete the form. I'll just prepare a form and then I'll give it to hold on. Prepare ko lang yung form, okay? So, your name. One moment. I'll send it here for the form. Kasi ang dami nilang pinamigay. Nag-decide silang ganyan. Actually, kanina, hindi ganyan. Name, your Heko address. And make sure to follow them, okay? Kasi ginawa nila ang ginawa nyo. Thunderlands. NFT giveaway. Alright. So, Heko address and then BEP20. Baka kasi bigla mag-BEP20 address sila. And then, your email address para magkaroon kami ng, yeah. And then, your Twitter handle. And then, your Telegram. Alright. So, I'll send this form now. Please make sure to answer this para lahat meron. Ang dami pa. Alright. So, please answer the form, guys. Okay? So, lahat meron. Congratulations, everyone. Here's the form. Here's the form. I'm going to pin it. Please answer it sa lahat ng 100 viewers. Lahat, guys. Please help each other where to get the Heko address. Sa MetaMask, meron po. So, let me just flash that. Okay? So, lahat magkakaroon. Okay, wait lang. Turuan ko kayo kung paano nyo makukuha yung Heko. How to get Heko address. So, for those who's watching, so how? Meron po tayong YouTube. I will play it for everyone. Ba't ayaw niya magpakita? So, sa MetaMask. So, kung may MetaMask kayo, so sa mga naka-desktop, so make sure to save your recovery phrase. And then save nyo yan, huwag nyo ibibigay sa iba. And then, yung network. Punta kayo sa network under settings. Network name. Save the symbol of Heko. Oh my gosh. So, yan. So, kung paano ma-save yung Heko, guys, let me just go ahead and get this information for you. You need to manually do it. Okay, one moment. So, this one. So, you need to add this on under network sa MetaMask. Ah, you can use this. Oh my, bawal palang i-share dito, guys. So, make sure to do it. Okay, you can see it in the video. So, here's the, okay, forward natin para lahat makakuha. So, yung Hecomain, this one. So, just go to MetaMask, and then Settings, and then Networks, and then network name Hecomain, and then your RPC URL niya is this one, HTTP. Bawal kasi i-share sa comment, sorry. And then the chain ID will be 128. And then the currency symbol is optional, of course. Lagay nyo dyan pangalan nyo. HT or the currency symbol Thunderlands, TL, ganun. And then yung blockchain explorer for you to add the network. Okay? Alright guys, so I'll leave it, leave it there. So, not, by the way, just a last message for everyone. Not everyone is perfect, and you need to actually accept that. Yeah, once you actually accept that, guys, especially me, here, there's a lot of good praises when it comes for me to actually do the public speaking and whatnot, but there's still people who actually criticize what you're doing. So I do advise this for you to be yourself. Just do your best every day to be more better than you were yesterday. Alright, so please go ahead and answer the form. I'll leave this live series already, so make sure to answer the form, guys. Please stay safe and healthy. Di ma-fill up yung phone. So, make sure to answer the form, okay? It's already pinned. You will see this kapag view nyo ulit yung live video, alright? So, guys, good luck and congratulations pala. Hindi good luck. So, congratulations for everyone. The Thunderlands team will definitely send out this one. Ibang network lang siya. Yeah. Alright, so congratulations everyone, and thank you so much for the 104 people who've actually supported us now. So, yep, you have a wonderful day. I'll see you again in the next live series again and again and again. Stay safe, God bless everyone, and please watch these commercial videos before I leave. Stay safe everyone. Please answer the form, okay? Make sure to answer it so you'll receive the NFT prize. It's already pinned, and I'll leave it there. And for the best 20 questions, the community managers will definitely go ahead and take note of the best 20 questions for you to get the rare NFTs, okay? So, God bless, stay safe, and I'll see you again in the Block Ties Live Series 2021. Stay safe, guys. Bye!